all right. Perhaps, just perhaps, it is indeed time for me to admit that we may be in a dire situation. A situation that, well, could result in a sudden and dramatic end to the village of Downhill One Way. Welcome back. Yay! We haven't even made it the apocalypse yet, but I fear that that's going to be a moot issue very shortly here, my friends, because it turns out that there was another thing that this elder did indeed forget, and that is, once a threat passes level 7, then the events that happen are either everyone dies or they don't. Like, there's no middle ground. The village can be doomed. It is a deadly event. The village could absolutely be doomed. I don't know if that means literally everyone will just like kill over dead because the forest, or like, oh my gosh, the forces of the cold decided that they were going to come in from behind and like stab us with an icicle while I thought that the spirits of rot were going to, you know, kill us. No, I was so focused on picking a fight with the spirit of rot that I wasn't really paying attention to the progressively growing strength of the spirit of cold, which doesn't really make sense if you think about the layout of the apocalypse. If you really think about it, winter thus far has always come before the apocalypse, which means that at least so far, in the way that fate has played its hands and rolled the dice across our lives, so far, the cold will always be something that we have to face before the apocalypse. That hadn't really clicked for me until just now, basically, but that's something to remember. Perhaps if ever we end the apocalypse during summer, we'll know that we need to work on bringing cold into our lives instead of heat, but right now, it's time to burn the entire village to the ground. I'm not even being metaphorical about that. It is time to burn the entire village to the ground. We need to start destroying every building that we possibly can spare so that we can gather up as much of the resources that are about as possible, because we need to have more wood. Let's stop building these, like, okay, Adelaide, Dearbones, we don't need to be building, like, Blazequakes, don't need to be building these spots for cloak makers, because we're not going to have any makers of cloak pretty soon. Here, let's dismantle like this spot so we get 5 more wood. I would actually have people emergency throw down wood piles to like get wood, but I think, yeah, it would take 3 wood to do that, and that's not worth the sacrifice. Like, okay, dismantling the garden would only be seeds, but I'm not joking. We need to tear down anything we can afford to tear down so that we can go ahead and build tiny little bonfires and hope against all odds that that will be enough to save our village from doom, death, and destruction right around the corner. All right, if we can afford it, I am now going to have as many of our pips as possible build little bonfires wherever they can. I worry we really won't have enough wood for this, but let's see how many. Do I still have a couple pips left? I do. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have them like start destroying more things to try to get more wood. Maybe the bandages up here, that's only 2 wood. What else could I destroy that doesn't really have... We don't really need the stone right now. Thank you, Penelope. Let's destroy the stonemaker's hut for wood instead. Let's even destroy this little puddle for whatever... Well, it's only 1 wood. Where could I get more wood from? We're taking down one of these houses. And 3 out of 3, 2 out of 3... We could take down one of these houses, but I think we actually need the boost that are being given to them. We could take down one of the druid huts, or one of the druid totems. Perhaps that is actually a little ironic, but perhaps very fitting that we are destroying the druidic totems in the last moments so that we can try to burn through whatever we have and bring whatever warmth we can snuggle up against in these last days. Let's see. Anything else? I mean, I guess, honestly, how much paper do we have? We're not really going to be doing any more research at this point, at least unless it's frantic. So let's dismantle this. And then, let's see, are there more places that we can frantically throw down? You know what? We're going to dismantle all of the druidic totems. that are available for the wood. And actually, maybe if I have the wood to build more of the tiny bonfires, just barely, okay. Probably good to have more of our pips gathering more wood, destroying what they can, I think. Okay. Okay. Actually, yeah, that might be a bit of a problem. Maybe I should have more pips destroying things, because we need a lot of wood. And if I have to use up a ton of wood to build these bonfires... Okay, if I remove those plans and destroy this, still not the best balance on wood, but a little bit better. So, actually, maybe destroying the herbalist hut? Yes, that gives us 4 wood. Okay, we'll take that apart. Like I said, it is time. It is now or never, and the never is the fact that we didn't have a blanket freaking maker at the last moments to be able to really generate this heat. But we're gonna do the best we can and just see if it's going to be enough for survival. Because I believe that absolutely everyone, except for Windfallen, I might even have Windfallen stop and take down something. I mean, what might I have you take down, Windfallen? What else could we... I mean, we're not going to have any more sheep at this stage, so I could dismantle... Oh, that's worth a lot, actually. Here, Windfallen. We're going to take down, of all things, this barn, which... the milking shed, because there's not anything to milk anyway. And like I said, this is the final stand of the village of Downhill One Way. If we need to burn the entire village to the ground so that we can try to make room for... You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it. This is probably extremely unfair, but I am going to name the baby Pipling after one of our wonderful patrons who make all of these adventures possible. Because even though you may never have a chance to grow up, little one, even though this might be a very brief existence that you will have in our village, I still want to give you, the light, a chance. Let me double check. Pretty sure that's how we spell your name. If not, then don't worry, you can pretend it's not you about to be doomed. Okay, everyone's destroying things, everyone's building little bonfires. Let's go. I can't really do much more than this at this stage. All right, come on everyone. We've got goop gopping. Some of our buy your cheese pips are gonna start starving. We're gonna need to keep an eye on that. I might have to ironically have Blaze Cooks. Okay, what's going on here? Did somebody... Oh my good word. Who did what? Who is finding? Which one of you pips was that? Which one of you amazing pips is it that found some stew at the last moment? Homemade stew before the apocalypse? Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. I can't even see who that is. There's been a bit of an update, so I think because this is an older save file now, things are a little wonky. So if they wonkify, it's not my fault. I didn't do it. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, a 50-50 chance. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Oh man, okay. Let me think. What can I remove this? That would just give me planks. I don't need planks, I need wood. Like wood. Wow, a 50-50 chance? That's so much better than I thought we would get from this already. Okay, let me think. I think we have enough wood to frantically throw down a few more bonfires, maybe? I would be exceptionally happy about that. Let's see, and I'm gonna try to put all the bonfires next to a forest as well, because that will give us an extra boost to the heat. Oh, I guess that's not gonna help us tonight though. Ah, I wish I had more bonfires. Okay, that's actually not gonna help us tonight, and it's just going to use up wood that we need. Oh man, this is some difficult decision making being done. Okay, as weird as it sounds, let's have people... I needed a mill over there if I was going to keep making the soft bread. Oh, we're in big problem territory now unless I have a lot of cheese being made suddenly. I'm so glad we still have the dairy. Whoops. Okay, but we can take apart the wool area for now. I might have to rebuild all of these things in desperation later. But, okay, let me think. Let's make a bunch of food. And we're actually going to swap over maybe from the milk usage. And instead, let's focus on all of the pumpkins or carrots we have. Let's go out with carrot soup. If we have to go out with something, let's go out with carrot soup. Oh wow, carrot soup does not make any food. Never mind, we have to have at least one thing of porridge. And, wow, carrot soup sucks. What? How does... That should make 9, right? Okay, this carrot soup's making 13, but the porridge makes 24. Wow. Porridge is good. No wonder my husband loves oatmeal so much. Okay. Let's think. If we survive this, we're gonna want what? I don't think seeds and things like that, but maybe I should clear some of these spots. So if we frantically need to use these areas for building an emergency something on, I want to have the space ready to go. And then I guess we have onions. I don't really think that's going to help us at all, but I don't think I can really have our farmers doing anything else useful. And I guess we might as well still have the fabric going because we need the cloaks, and we might, in theory, might have a person to make blankets for us and burn them in the hearths if we survive this. Okay. All right. %53 chance. We've done all we can. Every bonfire is manned. Every cloak maker is cloak making. It's down to Galactic Woo, Dragon King, and every single person, including our wonderful watchers, Art Cryptid, Ren, and Crystal Alpaca. It's down to them. Oh man. I can believe and I can't believe if things were going to end after we've been doing so well so suddenly. It would be a little startling, but at the same time, I'm getting fed up with all of this. It was fun while it lasted, I say. Time to let the toys go. First, one last match. Let's play. Okay. You know what? Forget the village of Are We There You making a pact with these jerks. I think that any upstanding village from here on would absolutely want to destroy them. So, man, we would have that 84 heat if we'd been able to burn blankets this whole time. But maybe that will be a lesson that we carry to our next village. Or maybe fate will be on our side. Oh my gosh, I hit the button. No. Keep going. You're kidding me. That's like one blanket. That was like one blanket. Just one. I don't know if I ever held hope in my heart that we would make it, but maybe I did. Death of the universe? Some distant part of myself, perhaps unfairly, did hope that we would be able to simply... I don't even know, like, I guess some part of myself thought, oh, I'll be able to go ahead and clean up all the snow, even if I have only one Pip left alive. Maybe we'll have enough leftover hope, enough leftover nature, enough leftover fighting of the sickness, that those protections could keep one Pip alive. But the whole universe just ends? should have avoided that. Die of a deadly event achievement unlocked. This cursed land got the best of us, and so we are finished. Wait a second. It did not end like that, no. I think the story was a little different. Let me start again from the beginning. I can't believe we died of the cold at the last minute. Well, the good news is that there actually was indeed a very hefty balance update literally last night for me. And things might be a little bit different in the coming days, weeks, and months as a result of how things play out, because I feel like it was a little abrupt to just lose our touch at the final moments because we were not prepared to fight against the most deadly of cold, the death of the universe. This isn't a different space game that I almost said the name of, but if I did it, it would be unfair. So let's just say it's not Wilds of Outers. And then the other thing is we did unlock a few memories, I think. But we worked so hard for so long. And while we did not murder each other this time, which is nice, we did indeed lose the entire universe. So I don't think we even really saved the rabbits in the long run. And I can't help but feel that the bunnies and like our dead villagers are sort of like fist bumping right now and being like, right, so next time this is gonna suck for you little bunnies, but you might not make it as often because we might have to kind of come to an agreement that a few of you are sacrificed for the sake of, you know, not having the whole universe die. Feel a little bit better about that. So at least we got a high score, I guess, and some memory beans. There's that. At least, like, do I have some personal... Did I not even make it to, like, my own personal high score list? Oh my gosh, we'll have to figure out, like, how that all works out. Oh my goodness. Is it not listed anywhere? Really? I didn't even do good enough to be able to be on the little list beans? Ah, maybe it just needs recalculated. That's fine. Well... the good news is that we do indeed have some memories I think we can unlock just to kind of top us off. And I guess the other good news is, or maybe not good news, but that I think it has to do with jails. So we can now arrest pips. That would have helped when one of our pips was going around killing everybody. So there is that. Arrested, we used to punish criminal pips by subjecting them to public humiliation. It was harsh, but necessary. What? Did it ever work? No, not really. And it can last 40 days. Oh my gosh. So you just like knock a pip out. Oh my goodness. But that apparently makes 9 different events appear. And I thought we'd be able to unlock the next series of mystery events, but guess what? No, we just get to end off on the village of Downhill One Way with the idea of being knocked out for like a whole season. That seems pretty fitting. But alright, my friends. We did unlock several memories, and now we do have a interesting series of choices ahead of us, because not only could we try once more with the shaman, but we could see what happens if we visited with my captain, and started on an island domain instead. Or we could even go back and see if Matthias, as sassy as he is, could actually be able to face everything when things are hard and not easy. I'm gonna kind of eye it up. I'm leaning towards the captain, but I'm gonna eye it up. And we'll see if we can finally, like, sucker punch the hard difficulty. Because I think we were almost there, and I was actually like, ha ha ha, I should have it on harder. I think we were almost there next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.